Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night. This is Just Stop It. W- Hold on. Did you hear? Did I say just stop it? Nah, not just stop it. This is the pit stop. It's a part of Just Stop It. Welcome to the pit stop tonight. Listen, we're so excited about Just Stop It and the pit stop. We just had to just pop that in there. So tonight, again, welcome to the pit stop. And we got a good one for you tonight. Just a little intro to our upcoming show. We've had so many great things happen on Sunday night. Last Sunday night, it was a real blast. I tell you, we had the poet in the house, our guest speaker, the poet, and we have our phenomenal, our oh so opulent Shannon Grace Chappelle with us, our co-host, and the whiz kid, Trayvon was in the house, and in the house with us tonight, our
Yes, I
media
was.
producer.
What's up?
Much love, Trey Wiz.
Much
That's
love to you too.
our Trayvon. That's our Wiz, and none like him. The one and
Thank you.
only. Absolutely. And again, welcome to the pit stop. And this is yours truly, the Grand Queen, just so you know,
And
right?
the Trey Wiz.
And the Trey Wiz, the one and only begotten ones. We are truly just happy to be here. And we're so excited. It's hump day, it's Wednesday. We made it.
We did. We
Yay!
got through it. That part. Mental health
We
check in. What's
made
up,
it.
y'all? I
This is
hope
a little
everybody's
check in
well.
tonight. Exactly. We hope that you well. We hope that you had a wellness week so far. We are here together. And so far, as I often, my children often
Get
ask
your
me, Mom,
water.
how's it going? Exactly. Listen, I don't know what's happening, but just a little dry space there.
It's all right. It's
So
all
let me
right.
just fix it right quick. The Grand Queen got to keep it tight.
That part.
Got to keep it right.
Not mad at it
Check
either.
your mind. Just got to be checking up, checking in. It's the check in tonight. So that happens. You need water. We need air. We are states of matter. And listen, everything matters when it comes to mental health and mental wellness. Tonight, this is a mental wellness check in. And we're glad that you are here with us tonight. And those of you who are listening and driving in your cars, you're listening, watching at home, at work, playing,
Watching it
whatever you're
now.
doing, watching
Watching
it
it later.
now. Watch it
Hmm.
now. You can watch it now, watch it later. We are there for you. And listen, like we said on Sunday night, we were talking about our mental wellness, how things happen to us in the day, trauma. We're just recapping.
Of course.
The poet, he really just shed the light on, we are all like the sun, and we burn. The sun, as far as I know, the sun never burns out. So
That
we are
part.
burning. We all burning together. We all stars burning at different levels, but we're still burning. So that means we see each other. We know each other. We know what each other are going through. It happens sometimes that we don't know, but when we share stories, there she is, the opulent one.
What's up, mommy?
There is the opulent one in the house tonight, our co host tonight in the house. Also dropped some jewels on us on Sunday night. Everybody dropped some gold nuggets on us on Sunday night. And I tell you, it was really good mental health support from Sunday up until today, because every day is a new day, as our opulent one and Trey Wiz reminded us. It's not the same day, and thank goodness. If it was, it would be it's not normal. It's unnatural for
That
it to
part.
be the same day, for things to
I
be the
enjoyed
same.
myself.
It was
It
so
was really
much. It was
nice. It was
fun.
really
It was
nice.
good. It was spiritual. It was mental. It was everything. I tell you, it really fit the potential. It really fit what we were doing all together collectively. We really are the village. To tell you the truth, we
I
we the
believe it.
village. We the village,
I
and it's
believe
good
it.
to know who the villages are, and we're getting to know who the villages are as we move along in this movement. This movement is really serious, and I had a shout out to you, Glenn Fernandez of Valley Developmental. I have to say development. He is in banking. He is in wow. He's about life. had a great conversation with Glenn, and he said, mental health, that's it. That's everyone. That's everything. It's
It's
attached to
gonna
so
do what
many
it's supposed to
things.
do.
It
I'm
has to
excited.
do.
Yeah.
It has to do what it has to do. And I tell you, we learned so much. I tell you, we was flaming. It was just absolutely a blaze on Sunday. And this week has been a blaze. It's been
Shout out to the poet.
to the
Shout out to the
poet.
poet.
Yes.
Thank
Shout
you.
out to
Poet
Myra.
has spoken.
To Myra, I
Yeah.
believe it is. Shout out
Yeah,
Yeah.
to
Myra's on
her.
our. Yep.
Shout out to everybody on the Galaxy team. Shout out to everybody in the Galaxy. I tell you, they shining and sharing. Just
And
love to acknowledge
can
so
I give a
many
quick
of them.
shout out? I want to
Yes,
shout out my mom.
Oh,
First of all,
absolutely.
nice.
because
Yes.
for
Shout out to the
walking
opulent one.
for taking the steps that you've taken to even come across those body of people. So all the
Thank you.
people we
Exactly.
just shouted
Thank you so
out, thank you, Miss
much.
Myra, number one, for following us on the Just Got the page.
Exactly.
We notice little things like that, so we
Yeah, yes, we
appreciate that.
do.
But I
Yes, we
wanted to
do.
thank my mom for even thinking to
Hey,
bring
Oh, what's up, the
someone
poet?
like the poet.
the poet.
Yeah, for even
Thank you so much. Thank
what's
you so
Much
much.
good.
love. Much
Hi,
Look,
love.
that's
poet.
what I'm talking about. Look, we already on here. You see, we talk
Hey,
about you.
Yes, fam.
You
We
ain't
talking
gotta,
we're
about the
talking good things
family.
about
we wanted to
you.
recap.
Exactly.
We wanted to
Yes, we
recap.
recapping from Sunday.
If you
Yes,
want to send
now.
him the if you want to send him the link on your phone, he's able
Mm-hmm.
to join in if he wants to, or just stay in the comments, no pressure. But we wanted to definitely shout you out because that's what we're doing on Wednesdays is recapping what
Yes.
happened on
Exactly.
Sunday and what's going to happen on the following Sunday. So thank you for your time.
Exactly.
We just want to
Yes,
show a little
yes.
love to you. That part.
Exactly. For
But I wanted
sure.
to
For
thank my
sure.
mom for bringing and it's even walking in those
You're
circles when she was,
welcome.
at that time to even
Mhm.
have the ability to share someone like him with us.
Thank
So
you.
that I
Certainly.
appreciate. That was a great show. I'm happy with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It definitely was a great show, and I'm very grateful once again for the poet to come and join us. Come out of his schedule, just talk to us about some of the things that were very similar to what our mission is here at in our platform. So thank you again, poet. I do appreciate it. I apologize. I'm not in my usual lighting, so I'm just doing the best of what I have.
It ain't no
But
thing.
I'm here. But yes, most definitely. And it was a great show, and it's getting better and better and better. And his presence definitely brought it.
Yes,
Yeah.
So we
indeed.
thank
Yes,
you.
indeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
I tell
elevated
you.
that
Yeah.
vibe and
Yeah,
that whole feel about last Sunday.
yeah.
Really
Yeah.
elevated some things
Yeah.
for me. So,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know. We definitely got to catch you on a Sunday if I mean, we all got
Hmm.
schedules, but if the time allows when it does, we definitely got
Hmm.
to recap on some stuff when you on here next time. Like because
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah, that gave us a little bit of pizzazz. We looking at
Yes.
ways
Hmm.
to spice it up and be appealing visually and all of that, but that was a
Hmm.
vibe. Like I had
Yes, it
fun.
was.
I always
It
have fun, but I
was.
had fun that time.
It was. It was.
Yeah. Mhm.
Listen, accountability. This is what
Hmm.
accountability looks like, poet. This is
That
what
part.
Yes.
accountability looks like, y'all. Just so we know, because we are, well, some people say, ask the question, are we our brother's keeper? Technically, in a way, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because with the support of each other and the kinds of tailored support that we need, because this is what we are talking about, tailored support, it
Hmm.
does matter. Yeah, so we might just very well be our brother's keeper sometime. I'm just saying, you know.
Yes.
So
Well, let's
yeah,
show
accountability
improve.
just we are improving, and
Yeah.
it
Hmm.
was in the forefront of my brain, and that's what we're talking about, and that's what we're going to be talking about, really emphasizing on Sunday about
Hmm.
accountability. Is Are women equally accountable as men are for mental health support? And particularly things in trauma, things that
Hmm.
are we accountable, for the day to day events in our life. Does it
Right.
matter? And I have to piggyback on your quote, the poet. when you said, I asked the question, how do we make it through the day and still be accountable for each other's mental health? I posted it on Facebook, and I added your quote. I have to use all 55 and 100 and 100 half and 100 and a half one people inside of me to get through the day. I was like,
Look,
works for me,
look.
works for me. And I asked other people, listen, whoever it reaches, get with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Get with it. It
Exactly.
happens. Sometimes we feel like we are 150 and a half thousand people and more on the things that need to be done, but it's okay. We can do it together, sometimes apart and still together.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
what's your
now.
biggest take on last Sunday? What is the biggest thing that you got from last Sunday with vibe wise, just some of his words, the poem, or whatever it may be? Either one of y'all
The
can welcome to answer first. I just want to know. I wonder what y'all was feeling on Sunday.
opulent one, go ahead. Go ahead, because I got something else on it. I got a few takeaways.
Well, you need some room.
Yeah.
Okay. What made
For
you think I
real.
need? What made you
For
think I
real,
need some
real.
room?
Right.
Hey.
It's so hard to pinpoint Trayvon. The things about the poet and the galaxy because you know what they mean to me. You
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah.
I just can't pick one. But one thing I definitely say for sure because I haven't seen him interview in quite a while, to be honest with you.
Oh wow. Okay.
Um, I've seen other things, but um, his honesty, this is straight out honesty, and just addressing some things that maybe he has experienced and some things that people don't want to say that are
Indeed.
going on. Um, he always brought those things to the forefront, always for discussion, to let it be known. He never cut no cards with you. He always made sure to let you know what's up.
Right.
And that is through his poetry or whether that's what he's saying. It's hard to say just one thing
But I love real
because
people. I love real people. I'm
yeah,
tired of people
I
Yeah,
trying to
just
yeah,
pretend
you
and
know
yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah.
but he
I
says
can
it,
rock
and
with that.
we definitely have had conversations on a personal level outside of being online and that type of thing.
Yeah, of
So
course.
it's a little different when you get to talk to someone in that manner and get to know who they are.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So it's like the realness matches up online and on TV,
Yeah.
Exactly,
and the
exactly.
Yeah.
same thing still applies behind closed doors.
Yeah,
Mhm,
You see what I'm
exactly.
mhm.
saying? So that's
Regardless,
how I
yeah,
measure
I'm
the
hip.
realness of someone and what they're saying. So yeah, I mean that's kind of the short
Yeah.
answer for me. I
Yeah,
can't,
I mean
I
you
really
have
can't say
history
one
with them, so
thing.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
really
that
can't say
yeah,
one
for
thing,
sure.
guys.
For
What
sure.
about you,
Yeah.
For
Professor?
sure.
Mhm.
Listen, I'm like Shannon. I got a few things on the plate. You understand that I was eating out.
Mhm.
I was eating during the week. You know what I mean? It's like being at a banquet table. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
When things are
Exactly.
when things are so real, as Shannon said,
Mhm.
um, you gravitate towards that reality because it's rare that you see it.
Yeah.
It's rare that you see it,
True.
touch it, taste it, feel it,
Mhm.
understand it. And and the vibes is so that it penetrates your very as they say, the marrow of your bones, meaning it's
Mhm.
there and it's growing and it's developing into something else that you need, like air, like the air you breathe. And
Mhm.
conversations are needed like the air that we need the air that we breathe. And literature, poetry, music,
Mhm.
everything, all those things are a part of how we grow and how we need to grow, and nature. So that just
Yeah.
like I said, like air, I
Mhm.
needed that so that I could really breathe and understand some of the stuff that I was going through and I'm still going through, so I can meet the challenge, with some good tools. You know what I
Mhm.
Yeah.
mean? Conversations are like tools
Oh
in my
yeah.
mind.
Very
They're
true.
like a tool, especially when you have to meet challenges you never ever thought you would ever dream you'd have to meet,
Mm.
challenges you couldn't make up some of the
Mhm.
stuff that
Exactly.
we're going through. So yeah, I'm just
Now,
especially
since
things that you don't figure would traumatize you. So you think about the trauma.
Mhm.
You're like, okay, I don't want to go through that again, and hopefully this won't traumatize me or anybody else. You want to be able to
right,
share a way out, a way through. So that's what I took
Yeah.
too. We are able
yeah,
to find a way through things when we have these conversations, when we meet up with amazing people like the galaxy. And the galaxy alone. Come on.
Mhm.
The name, the galaxy. Anybody know what the
Mhm.
galaxy is about? Listen, that's where it's at.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Mhm.
So
right.
what you
For
say,
sure.
Trey?
Well, number one, I'm happy to see. I already said it before about being
Mhm.
happy to see all these people, all these melanated people in a circle together,
Oh
talking
yeah,
about
for
Hey, Miss
sure.
things,
Myra.
having conversations. Hey, Miss Myra, what's
Myra.
up? I know
Hey,
that's right.
girl.
Look at the love. Look at the
Good
love.
evening.
Hey, Miss Myra.
Good evening.
Yes,
We was
much
just
love,
shouting you
much
out too.
love,
Yeah,
much
that's what's
love,
up.
much,
Good
much
evening,
love,
ma'am.
much
So
love.
to update
Give a
y'all, Miss
give a
Myra,
heart. Yeah.
obviously the poet knows, but Miss Myra, to update you, we're just recapping on Sunday for real. All the good vibes, all the good energy.
Mhm.
So the question that we was left off on, I asked my mom and I asked Professor, what was their biggest take? You know, and have the answer to. I have a couple of different answers, but one of the
Mm.
main ones is the melanin. Seeing all these
With
melanated
toppings.
people doing something, you know,
It with
everybody is
toppings.
to show that we have these things going on, you know,
Yes.
for those that say that we don't have these discussions, that we don't want to do better, that we don't want to improve, that we don't want to elevate, that's a lie,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And y'all platform on y'all side of the fence, and luckily we're merging together, but on y'all side of the fence as far as touching people with poetry, y'all, you know, have your own realm, you know, let
Mhm.
alone, you know, the fact that we're merging. But um
Mhm.
it's nice to see all these melanated people together actually having this discussion. You know, it's nice to see the
Yes,
Yes.
discussion happening. Yeah,
For
absolutely,
sure.
absolutely,
yeah.
Yeah. And
absolutely.
Trayvon, I had told Poet through text, and I can be kind of forward expressing myself through a text. But I want
That's
to say on
okay,
here,
opulent. We know that.
Miss Margaret M. Gray.
Uh-uh. My big
And
sister.
we all
Right.
know who Margaret M. Gray is.
Mm-hmm.
But if you
Mm-hmm.
don't know, I will let you all know today. That is my mother, and that is
Right.
Yes.
Trayvon's grandmother.
My
Yes.
grandmother.
Yes.
And
Yes.
she told me after watching the show when Poet was on there that she was so inspired by it. She would like to meet him one day. She couldn't keep her eyes
Wow.
off of him with every word that she was saying, the way he expressed himself, and she was so
Absolutely.
excited. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
what is he talking about?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
And my
So,
mother does not say anything she does not mean. So that
Exactly.
is
yeah.
Trayvon will tell you that is a big thing. So not only she said as a representative, this is what she said as a representative of the, she said older generation,
The
because
Joneses.
The
my mother's
Joneses
70.
word.
Yeah, she said of the older representation, because she said she's in her 70s, so she's 77, I believe now, and she said from that age group, he was very impactful, even to someone of her age group. She could relate.
Right.
So that is a big thing, that not only are you reaching different generations of
My
people,
grandmother.
you're
My
reaching
grandmother.
everybody. And
Yes.
that's important for the
Yeah.
message to be spread around the world, and for someone to, because I'm trying not to say the wrong thing. Some of our older generations, they're not as open. Some of them are not as open to
Exactly.
certain things. And just to capture somebody of all age groups, I think it's just phenomenal. It speaks
It really
volumes
is.
to who you are and what you're conveying out to the world and your mission. So I just wanted to let that be known openly.
Because you got to give a
That
little praise. You got to let
you
Exactly.
people
gotta give a
know.
little praise.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got
She
to let
says
people
Exactly.
know.
nothing she does not mean, and you know how that phrase
Exactly.
goes.
Yeah, it
So
don't
I just
matter
Yeah.
who
want to
you
let you
Yeah.
are or
know.
what. Yeah, she's not gonna lie. She's not gonna
Absolutely,
lie
Exactly.
for you.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yes, that is Mrs. Margaret M. Gray.
All right,
Esquire.
big
That's
sis.
it.
Uh-huh.
She's texting me
Absolutely.
now at
Oh
7:51. I see
wow.
text messages rolling
Wow.
by. Are you done? Did you send it? Like literally, I wish I
Esquire.
can screen share to share her
Look, I
texting
didn't
me
know.
live right
Look, I
now.
didn't know what to
No,
do. She
right.
said, I
Mm.
thought I missed the show. I was like, you okay,
No,
Mama?
it's ma. It's Tuesday, ma.
You fine?
That's tomorrow,
She
ma.
called me. She called me. I said, you fine? You fine? I said, if
But
you don't do it, you get a recording. It's
Oh
okay.
wow.
yeah,
Wow,
But
no.
wow,
I'm
wow.
just
That's
very
great.
thrilled. I'm very thrilled, though, that,
That's great.
how much the support she gave for the poet is spoken and
Exactly.
us every Wednesday and every Sunday. So
Exactly.
I land my plane. I said my piece. So we can.
Listen,
It ain't no thing. But
it
like
sure
real quick,
isn't.
I just want to
uh,
slide in and add to that a little bit too, because
yeah.
at 29, speaking of Black History Month, I'll bring that up in a
Mhm.
second. But speaking of Black History Month, not only am I happy to be born in that month, but I'm about to turn 30 years old. So realizing certain things, everybody know you hit certain points in your life, or certain age ranges where you start to think about certain things, and to bring not only 2024, bring all of this in, the poet,
Mhm.
Miss Myra, my mom, and me merging together and bringing from last year to this year, starting a new year,
Mhm.
working together on a mental health platform. Like we both been through our own journeys. We both been
Yes.
transparent on the platform. Like, all of this love and
Mhm.
all of this going on. My grandmother has, speaking of her, she's able to see what we're doing. Like we're able to show her
Yeah.
something she can tune into and watch again, watch later. So
Yeah.
it's very powerful for like how I came across this, and mommy, you showing or bringing this platform to me, and me bringing
Mhm.
y'all to StreamYard to actually use, and me trying things out and wanting to. So I'm
Mhm.
grateful.
Yeah, I am
I want to
too.
thank everybody, that's stopped by
Exactly.
here. Even if you never came
Absolutely.
back, thank you for stopping by at the moment.
Stopping
I'm
by.
I'm great.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's all we
yeah.
want. That's all the pit
Exactly.
stop is
Exactly.
stopping
The
by
VP,
for
and
real.
the
Yes.
VP is in the house. The VP of
Yeah,
the
I saw
galaxy in
that.
the house is, aside from Queen Maya, the director. All right, all right, VP. Thank you
Mhm.
That's
so
what's up
much. Thank you so much. Oh
Yeah.
my
for
God.
watching.
And
Wow,
yep.
for just
And that
being
is
with us. This is
and that
just
is
is sweet.
yeah, and that is Myra's Monarch. She is
Yes.
Myra's monarch.
yes, Myra's Monarch. Just
Uh-huh.
for everybody to get that correct, and she is
Exactly.
a very very integral part, along with other people. Ty Black, and then it's a whole group. But it's Myra's Monarch, and she is the leader of the Flame On Sisters,
All
the
right.
ladies of poetry for the
All right.
Galaxy of
All right.
Poets. So I definitely want to let that be clear. She's a good friend and sister, and I love her as well. So I just want to let her know.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I
Yes.
know that's right.
Absolutely. Oh my God. All the stars up in here tonight, shining and
Yes.
sharing. My God.
Hmm.
I
What the
love the
song
love.
say? Burn, baby, burn. Ha!
That
Love and
part,
love.
that
Wow.
part
My
though.
Wow,
love.
wow, wow. Sweet. Listen. And
Yes.
as you are reaching, stars, the galaxy reaches beyond years, you
Hmm.
know, technically. So you guys are reaching beyond what folks think couldn't be done. And especially, I
Hmm.
got to say, when you talking about reaching the Joneses or or baby boomers, boomers one and two, listen,
Hmm.
that is a phenomenal feat because they're not easily swayed. They're not easily persuaded by much. It doesn't go for everybody, but those
Hmm.
who are enlightened, they are rising. Those who understand, listen, the times are changing and they must change
Hmm.
with it, and they got the support to change with it. They are with you 110% and more to the 10th power. I'm just saying. Yes, now. All right, now. Yes,
I see
Mama
you, Miss
G.
Myra.
Yep. Myra's
Director of
Monarch.
membership as
Yes.
well. She said, make sure,
All
Yep.
yeah,
right.
y'all get her title
All
Yes.
right.
solid.
And I
Director of
forgot about
membership.
that.
Yep,
Director
yep.
of
Absolutely.
membership.
Thank
So if
you,
any,
Sister Monarch. Okay,
yep.
Director of
So
membership.
if anybody is interested in the Galaxy of Poets and becoming a member, she is the director of membership. I want to make that clear as well. We read it, but I'm saying it verbally. That is the go-to person for the Galaxy for membership. Um,
Absolutely.
if you care to join, so you can inquire through her.
Absolutely.
Hey, and we got
Absolutely.
somebody else in
Amen.
the building too.
All
Miss
right.
Cheryl. Hey,
All
Miss
right,
Yes,
Miss
Cheryl.
Cheryl. All
Okay.
Miss
right
Cheryl.
now.
Thank y'all for
My
the love. Thank y'all
goodness.
for
This
sliding
is
through. That's
Thank you
support.
so much. Thank you so
Look,
much. We have so much that has to be done in a day, but listen, you guys understand what it's about. Passing through with the conversation, it does matter. We all matter. We all
Mhm.
matter. When it comes to mental health, when it comes to this, not just the support, but just to be able to conversate, to be able to say, "Hey, how you doing?" And if the answer is, "I don't know yet," that works too. If the answer is you got 50, 150
that's all right.
9,000 other
Yeah.
things, before you actually get to being you, that's okay. Because
Mhm.
sometimes you do have like 1,000 things that have to be done before you actually get to be you. However,
Mhm.
sometimes you got to flip the script. The script. You got to flip the script
Yeah.
As much
and
as you
just
can.
say as much
Yeah,
as you
Mhm.
can, so
as
you
much as
can
you can.
actually be you and be, accountable. Because Sunday we're gonna be talking about accountability. Are
Mhm.
men and are women as equally accountable uh, with men when it comes to mental health, when it comes to
Mhm.
things like trauma, things like engaging conversations on mental health? Are women equally what accountable as men are held to be? Because men are always got to be okay. You the man. This is what you're supposed to do. This is what you do. Are women equally accountable in these things when it comes to mental health support? Are they equally accountable when it comes to causing the
Mm.
problem? That's the question.
Mm, mm,
Mm.
There
Hot
it
that part.
is.
topic.
It's a
Okay.
hot one. Yeah, so
Shoot,
so
thank you
it's
to the poet
okay.
for giving that perspective, because
Exactly.
yeah,
Thank you,
you gave
poet.
us a
And
lot of
that's
things to
another
think about and
takeaway.
consider.
Yeah, yeah. That's that.
Yeah.
That
For
was in the fourth.
sure.
And I love it how you stretch my brain. I love folks who stretch my brain, and y'all stretch the brain. And
Mhm.
you also teach us how to handle the heart, because these things are matters of the heart. You teach us how to handle the heart. And we love you for
Yeah.
that. Much love.
That part.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Yes. All right now. So listen, we are coming to listen, is there anything you guys want to share like for the week? Because listen, since we are all these people, we are, however,
Yeah.
we're really working through stuff. We're really at our best
Mhm.
because Shannon, our opulent one, often reminds us, you can't be trying nothing. You have to be at your best. So we're
Yeah.
working
Hmm.
through the best factor of things. And when we look at the birds and we look at how free they are, they're not tied down to any job. They're not tied
Mhm.
down to any one somebody. The birds and nature teach us how to be one. They really teach us how to conversate. When you wake up early in the morning, you hear the birds. They talking. They talking it out, aren't they?
Mhm.
They
Mhm.
You got to be
talking
up
it
with
out.
them. You got
So
to be up when they
you
are.
got to be up with them. You got to be with it
Yeah.
and learn how to embrace conversations and teach others how to embrace conversations, because we're not
Mhm.
tied down to any one thing. However, we do have the responsibility to love and understand and honor one another. That's our job. That's what we do. So until Sunday,
Mhm.
think of what you really need to do this week and work through it. How accountable are you, and how accountable do you need to be, whether you're a man, woman, or whatever
Yeah.
God has placed you
Exactly.
here to be? That is the
Exactly. And I just
spotlight
wanted to throw out
on
there
you.
real quick, just to catch it
Mhm.
before we leave. This is a friendly disclaimer, everybody, that the information in this video is not intended nor implied to be substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or
Mhm.
treatment. All content is to be considered just advice. That's what we are. Mental health advocates.
Absolutely.
That part.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We love you like no other, as God does. Keep advocating for good mental health. Much love,
Hey,
Yes.
family. Much love, Galaxy.
all
Much
right,
love,
y'all.
everybody
Galaxy.
out there, Big
We
Yes.
love
Sis. Much
y'all.
love to Ari, to Joe, and Kiara, who's really
Eric,
flaming also. They
Wayne,
coming
Yep.
up. Wayne, Eric,
Olivia,
everybody's coming
King
up.
Uh-huh.
Kevin.
Olivia, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And listen,
Yep.
you are
Mhm.
just the amazing and one and only creation that God has made. And listen, be that and more,
Yes.
right? Peace, love, and joy.
Hey, see y'all.
All right, JTI.
Good night, y'all.